And we're back. Last time we were talking to centaurs. That's right, centaurs exist now. Thank. You glance at Ubin, who snorts and smiles. Scathach is thanking you for helping his friend Roech. Deirdre is the other one, but she's not talking with Varl in human's mood. You're welcome. I'd like to meet Hakon. Scathach's tail swats his flanks and he bows his head towards Hakon. Varl means same herd. No, but we're no longer enemies. I haven't seen Horseborn in centuries. Last they knew, humans and Varl were at each other's throats. What brings them north? Scathach looks confused by the question, so Ubin shows him the map, pointing to the Dalaland and Grundar. Food, our plains break. Great, the giant serpent. Hakon snorts. Might be justice. Didn't they kill all the horses, Scrivener? The horses? His ancestors did, yes, but blaming folks for things that happened hundreds of years before they were alive? Is that why there's no horses? You may as well accuse these humans around us of starting great wars. What happened to Roech? Roech, brave fighter, protect food, hit many times. Hit? Who was attacking? Scathach says many things in his other language. Trigaconthai. Tree people, that's what we're going with. His eyes go wide and he stomps the ground before pointing west. You look at Ubin. I don't have a clue. Clearly not a friend. Was it the people here? In Grundar? Scathach looks where Hakon is pointing. He shakes his head and points west again. The Varl king eyes Scathach suspiciously. How do you know our language? Scathach just stares at you. You talk like us. Where did you learn? Heard little trade with Manzin mud. Oh. Didn't we kill a bunch of those? Whoops. I think he means our bog friends, the cragsmen. Did they find the food? Enough for time, my guess. Two others take to herd in south. His hooves scuff the ground during certain words. Just those two? What about you and the couple? Scathach, Roech, Deirdre stay. This herd help. We help this herd. Thank you. Yes! We get cavaliers, maybe. Scathach nods in a movement that uses most of his upper body. So, a bow. Man, Varl, Horseborn, same herd, funny. Ubin chuckles as the group separates. New warriors, how to use them in battle. Yeah! They all start at level 5 too, that's nice. A Tiulu? And a Cantref. Let's see what a Tiulu is. Right, that doesn't... Can you tell me what he does? Oh good, he can trample people. So, yeah, he just smacks people. Ooh! They can move! And then she can kick people. And she throws spears. Oh! And then she gets to move double when she uses willpower. Nice. Alright, so we have to try them out. I like this party setup though. Yeah. We'll try it out later. There's a market. There it is. Let's buy some food. Ooh. shiny things. Crit chance. We don't have many people that can use these, actually. What's our highest level? I think 7, right? No. 5. Oh, wow. Yeah, no, we can't. No one can use any of these things. And let's buy some food. Let's get about 25 days worth. That sounds good, right? Yeah. Moving on. Now that Roach has had a chance to heal, 2 of the Horseborn are heading south to deliver some supplies to their people. What crazy ideas in your head, Scrivener? With the world falling apart around us, there may not be another chance to trek down south. I kind of don't want to have Ubin go, because he was the first person we followed. I concur, dog. Yeah, you can do what you want, but you'll be missed. Remember that when it comes to dealing with the Ruga as well, if he wants to depart, by the gods let him. Comes to dealing with Ruga? Then be safe, Ubin, and join us again if you can. You know where we're going. Don't worry about me, just make sure you're alive to see this thing through to Arberrang. Farewell. Who's Ruga? I don't remember anyone. Immediate talking. Oh, is this Ruga? The governor catches up to you and asks for a moment of your time. His bodyguard is beside him, silent. Yeah, the governor, the guy who wanted to take control. There's something to be said for you getting us across that chasm and through that bog. Yes. Is that a compliment? You just haven't gotten as many people killed as I expected. You give the governor a half smile. You'll still fail, and I'll be there to push your face in the dung. Is there something you wanted? I want to see these people safely to Arberrang. Get us across these barren plains, and I might be impressed. He turns leave, but stops. Dude, like, we crossed a chasm, a river, a water... We like, crossed all of the dangers. Oh, and try not to pick up any more strays on the way, okay? Nope. Ruga sneers in the direction of the Horseborn before walking away. We're gonna pick up all the people. Get the biggest caravan we can, he says, after having one of the actual characters who are named and such leave. Big as we can get it. Did we lose a lot of people? I feel like these numbers are lower than they used to be. A metal clanking is heard in the distance and grows louder. You see a Yox cart surrounded by 4 Varl and an older woman hitting a ladle against a pan. All sorts of things for sale, she says, but her eyes go wide when she looks at you. It's you! Special deals when it comes to you. Who is this? Word travels fast. Think you can slay a sun deer and keep it secret? She clicks her tongue and shakes her head. Madir knows of you, sure enough. Why are you selling things out here? Madir sells things to those traveling, she says. It's what she does. Used to be as generous as Azalea? Madir was, but that don't buy more supplies. I guess let's see what she has. Of course, Madir says, but make up your mind. Madir will be gone as quick as she arrived, and don't get any ideas of sneaking off with things. These 4 Varl have the keenest eyes, the sharpest blades, and the shortest tempers. You feel the Varl watching your every move. I mean, we got supplies. What's an Exi talent? +3 will, +2 armor, strength resist, +1 will per kill. Range distance could be useful for the archers. And the crit chance might help. We'll buy this. Yeah. We'll buy this and save it for when an Odd Leaf gets to level 7. Clansman Ford. Right, we can get supplies on the road. I forgot about that. Ahead, the caravan comes to an immediate halt. That's the second feigned shoe this bloody beast has thrown in a day. The Yawk's tender curses. It will take some time to see to the Yawk, so you call for camp. Wow, a lot of things. Oh, Juno! Aren't you supposed to be dead? Like, wasn't one of the Raven's things is like, Juno's dead? Oh, right, she was dead. But then she got undead. Maybe? While most of the clansmen sleep or lose themselves in drink, Juno requests a moment to speak with you alone. You are holding things together remarkably well. You sound surprised. When I first looked in your mind at Beauregard, I knew you would do anything to return to Alette. Her death, some of the greatest people in our history have gone mad from the loss of loved ones. We didn't, because I won't let him. You say nothing but continue to look at the Valka. You're not insane, Rook. You're experiencing tremendous grief and still managing to lead this caravan. That is something to be proud of. Juno patiently awaits your reply. Yeah, what's your part? The Valka grows silent, looking down for a long moment before answering. My role has many names. Instigator, Catalyst, Mistake. What? But you and I are both fledgling in what is required of us, what we must do. What did you do? You didn't actually answer me. Yeah. Because honestly, I don't know how. Only the future will tell if my role is villain or hero. That is... something? You can tell the future, right? How important is this? This journey is forging them into the future, into what the future will require. The era of peace is over, and one of survival has begun. Arberrang may be the best shelter for the coming storm, but the people there are soft, too dependent on a society that will no longer exist. Because of Dredge? Partially, but mostly because of the coming darkness that is pushing the Dredge. Like the giant snake, and whatever the giant snake is pissed off about. Yeah, where's the darkness? You've seen the signs of its coming. Dredge in numbers, the land breaking. I thought that was the snake! It's a force unlike any other. I wish I could say more, but even the Mender Council is ignorant to this. Anyone can do it. Juno smiles one of sadness and harsh realities. Not anyone, but yes, possibly others. It's why I've been watching you. If you no longer seemed worthy, you would be replaced. Ouch. Yeah, you act like I have no say. Quite the contrary. Your every decision is your say in the matter. You keep all these people alive as best you can, as if they were all from your own clan. That is rare and needed. Alright, we're done here. Before you go, there's one thing I must address with you. The serpent. Yes, the giant snake thing. Tell us more. I thought you needed some books in Manahar before you knowing anything else about it. That is true, but the chasm at Ormsdullar and the tremors in the ground concern me. Yeah, shockingly. Should that incredible creature ever resurface, do not attempt to stop it. It would take power unseen in ages to affect a serpent. If you see it, run. What were we going to do, fight it? Her words chill you, and as you find yourself nodding to her command. I wasn't planning on fighting it. That makes it sound like there's going to be a choice to fight it. Ooh. Where are we going next? I know we're going to Arberrang, but like, where's the next city? Scouts report subtle movements around you. We're being followed. Studied, maybe, she says. Can't tell how many. It's like they disappear if you look directly at them. That's kind of concerning, but... Fine, let me know if you see something. Scout snorts at your tone, but realizes she doesn't have much with which to argue. She wanders back into the countryside to keep watch. Please do. Now, let's take a look at the map. I could have done this at camp, but I didn't, because I'm a fool. So... map? There we go. So we're here. The ravens are up here, I think. We're going... down? Are we going to Lundar? I think we're going to Lundar. Ooh, arrows. That could be useful. And then Ettenberg. Ettenbecker, sorry. King's men sat on a log? And then we got Magic Woods. So why aren't we going straight? Why are we going down? There must be a reason, I just don't remember. Dude. Forward! With all the people. Is it me, or does this caravan seem smaller than it was at some point? I don't know. You notice the archer Nid because she's standing perfectly still, looking out into the distance. Let me guess, you see more grass. When she turns to you, she's not smiling. Dredge, she says. Oh, Lundar's been sacked? How is that possible, you ask, knowing better than to doubt her sight. I thought we lost them at the chasm. You can make out a dust cloud on the horizon, which means they can make out one produced by the caravan, and it's heading the same direction as you, toward Lundar. The Valkyr walks to your side. I was afraid of this. The cracks in the ground along the Eastway Road. It's like that damn crevice at Seegerholm all over again. The dredge were just pouring out of it. Right, the dredge live underground. Does that mean they could appear almost anywhere? Yes, but let's not panic the caravan. Just keep moving. Great! They can show up literally wherever they want. Thanks, giant snake.
Lundar, the Archer's Haven, home to the finest Fletchers in the world, though it appears beset with war.
Where isn't beset with war, honestly? Every place that we've been is either overtaken or done. Slowly. More Horseborn. Oh, are the Horseborn attacking? Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, why are they attacking? There we go. We have Horseborn. There they are. Look at their little models. It's neat seeing all the recognizable people, isn't it? And then all the faceless masses. Ba-da-dum. Ba-da-dum. Looks like the dredge are hitting the town too. Oh great, everyone's attacking. Sorry, Oddleaf, I guess you're not getting the master arrows that you should have gotten. Sow's sweat, this is bad. Hakon says. Lundar's fighting on two fronts and barely holding it together. Hakon's been warring long before you were ever born. His worried look is unsettling. I always heard the Horseborn had trouble with walls since they usually fight in open fields, he says. Ubin's the only one old enough to actually know, but it doesn't really matter because those walls will barely slow the dredge. And if those dredge flatten the town, we're defenseless out on these plains, Ivor says. But what are the Horseborn after? All eyes turn to Roech, Deirdre, and Scathach. Would be nice if we had Ubin. The three Horseborn in your caravan are pointing and talking excitedly in their own language. Deirdre nods towards Roech, tossing her head and baring her teeth. You are surprised by the look of savage fury on their faces as the couple takes off without warning, charging the attacking Horseborn. While Scathach remains behind, he clearly wants to join them, but awaits your decision. They could die on their own, Oddleaf shouts, not hesitating to follow Roech and Deirdre. Ivor sighs. She's lost her mind over those new members of the clan. Might lose her life for it too. He looks at you. We could fight the dredge, or Horseborn, or split up and fight both if you're feeling suicidal. If we're splitting up, my Varl are hitting the dredge, Hakon says. We're good at that. Yngvar can do what he wants. He always has. That's us, Scathach. Bites his lips and flips his mane left and right. Return fight? He is either nervous and hiding something, or cannot find the right words. Hakon spits. We don't have time to figure out his stomps and tail whipping. We'll split up. The governor steps forward. We're dividing our forces? Are you really that foolish? I mean, yes. The Varl follow Hakon through a breach in the town walls, while the rest of your fighters and clansmen follow you into the fields. Oh boy. Oddleaf just hemmed in near two Horseborn you assume are Roech and Deirdre, but the kicked up dust cloud blurs your sight. We can drive a wedge straight for her, but these Horseborn are fast. If they flank us, we'll take heavy losses. Shield wall. No sense in risking everyone for a few who were foolish enough. See, anything he says, I doubt. God. You know what? We'll figure it out next time. Oh boy.